joint is jumping when they do the Bristol style. Whoa, I'm spinning hill Friday night.
Welcome to Performance Racing Series Bristol 200 Run. This is our second trip to the Bristol track. Number 15 Napa Chevy, driven by Deans in the pole today, with Chris and the 21 on the outside, and the rest of the field follows behind. And the Bristol 200 is on the way. Three laps down and we have the first yellow out. Looks like James and 00 and Wayne and number 9 car get a little wide in the turn. James spins out on the inside and Sean and the 24 helps the 9 get turned around. Let's ride along with Dean here in the number 15 Napa Chevy. Brings him down to the start line, lap number 9. On lap 14, and number 15 and 21 are out in the lead. Looks like the number 50 with Gary driving gets loose and does spin out. Causes Alan, number 11 Budweiser, to get loose. Trying to get a handle on that steering. As Dean brings him down to another restart. Lap 20. In lap 23, the number 50 pulls down the pits to serve a penalty. And we got cars spinning around in the back. This brings out another yellow flag. As we take a look to see what happens, looks like the 24 bare metal Chevy, driven by Sean, gets turned around. As Dean brings him down to a restart on lap 31. With several yellow flags already, this is turning out to be a typical Bristol race. Lap 33, you see Wayne in the Mountain Dew Dodge getting underneath the number 55. Daryl's been having some troubles with his connections lately. A few laps down. We have an inside camera view of Scott today, number 23 smoking Joe Chevy. Running 6th place. Gets underneath James and 00. Pulls up in that 5th spot. Move on to lap 45. See James getting a little loose coming off the turn. Causes 55 running back of him. Sean in the 24 gets in the mix. Also Alan, the number 11 Budweiser car. This brings out another yellow flag. As the leaders come around, we'll see who's going to pit. 77 drops down to 23. Looks like Hanny pulls back out, decides to stay with the leaders. Scott in the 23, Wayne in number 9, and Rob in number 2, Miller Lite, decide to pit. And another restart as Dean brings them down the line. Start lap number 51. As we come to lap number 80, we see Dean in number 15, Napa Chevy out front still. It's Chris in 21, Bearcat Chevy out in second. And Wayne, number 9, Mountain Dew Dodge in third. With 90 laps down, 23, Scott driving moved up into third place, looking for that second spot. Chris moves up the track, gives Scott a clean pass. Rob, number 2, Miller Lite Dodge, comes into turn 2, gets a little loose there, ends up over on his top, goes for a ride. This brings out another yellow and a set of pit stops. Looks like the leaders are the only ones that really need to pit this time. Scott in the number 23 brings him down to the start. Hanny 77 in second place, and Wayne number 9 in third. Number 9 Mountain Dew Dodge pushing it pretty hard. Wayne wants to get in that lead spot. '23 pulls up high and lets the 9 get a clean pass underneath. Scott gets a little loose off the turn, allows 55 and 77 to get a run on him. 77 almost hits Scott. He pulls up in his 55 and Darrell goes for his spin. On lap 120, we see number 9 Wayne and Mountain Dew Dodge out front. Number 15 Dean pushing pretty hard. Chris 21 right behind him, third spot. And he's caught up in the number 77 High Gain Chevy in fourth. Got an inside camera view from the number 15, second place. And the 9 gets a little loose coming off the turn. Brings out the yellow flag. On the restart, lap 128, see the 15 in the lead, 77 and 21 right behind. Chris gets a run on Handy 77. It's underneath him. Makes a clean pass. Pulls into that second spot. And looks ahead for that number 15. Looks like Dean's got about a second and a half lead. We'll see if Chris can close that up. Just 20 laps to go. Chris has cut that lead down to 1 second. Just 15 laps to go. Chris is caught up with Dean. Tries to get down underneath him. Doesn't work out and he pulls back in behind. Chris pushing hard, gets a little loose off the turn. Hits the wall. Loses some valuable time there. Just 2 laps to go of the race. Dean gets caught up in lap traffic. Chris gets caught up again. Maybe gets another chance. But it looks like them tires are pretty wore out. As they come around for the white flag, looks like Dean's still out in the lead. Chris right behind. Looks like that number 15 Napa Chevy's going to hold on to it and take the checkered flag.